What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm hitting the incursions. Been a while since I've hopped in the incursions. I've been missing it. It's a pretty fun game mode, and more importantly, less importantly, I'm not sure. Equally as importantly, perhaps, I have a lot of incursion artifacts, but I don't feel comfortable spending them when they're not moving at all, and I haven't moved at all recently. So, if I get more incursion artifacts, that means I will feel comfortable buying another one of these crystals. And, yeah, I want to do that. I would love to see, in particular, Angela, maybe a dupe of my Hulky B, Mojo. There's a few in there that I want, so. That's the name of the game. Just got a little casual incursion grinding. I don't know what difficulty I want to go on even. I don't want to do anything too serious. Hey BG, I hope you see the news of Hercules. Did he get nerfed? I actually didn't see the news of Hercules, but funny enough, I did have a conversation about it. I guess prompted by whatever news was out there. Like what was actually posted? Because it was some talks about Herc. Some people, so I mean, it's been the same ever since shortly after his release. He's became the most dominant champ in the game. Some people like that, others do not. I'm on the side of I don't really want to see any one champion dominate this game. Nothing personal against Herc, but if he's the guy that's dominating right now, then yeah, I would like to see him change. Same thing that I would have liked to have seen with Quake or Ghost or whoever else. You name it. Anyway, Mr. Gwenpool, thank you very much for the Australian buck that you sent over. Much appreciated. The slap is yours. Afternoon all. What's up, Ms. Jane? Her cat nerfed by Kabam Mike. I mean, I did also see, right before going live, I saw, hold on, there was a tweet from, here we go. Okay. So, we have this from Kabam Mike. Did I say Karate Mike before? Kabam Mike. If I did accidentally say karate. The reaction is saying we are not nerfing Hercules is quite strong. To be clear, that is what I said. We are not doing it and have no plans to. Is he broken and should be balanced? Absolutely. Should we actually do it? Absolutely. Although he puts debatable. He doesn't say absolutely for that one. Do we plan to do it? No. That is what I said. Yeah, what was the original post? Where was the, I kind of want to see the original post. What prompted all this Hercules talk? I feel like that guy hasn't been talked about in forever. Herc, that is. They're gonna nerf him or restrict him till the. Wait, were people maybe bringing it up because of him kind of being restricted from like Necropolis or something? No, that can't be it because Necropolis came out a while ago. Well, so let me read the rest of your message. Sorry. They're going to nerf him or restrict him. Till then, they're developing champs and nodes around him to stop how potent immortality is. Yeah, pretty much. Do you have Tourette's? Did I do something that made you think I have Tourette's? Can we pin that tweet to the chat, please? Oh my goodness. Is it going to be one of those nights, Miss J, do you think? Uh-oh. Anybody know when the Battleground season starts? I think it's usually a week after the other season ends. If it's different, somebody please say. The community misunderstanding a post? Never. It's Sanskrit. It's never happened before. This would be a first. Happy late stream, BG. Not usually up this late. Grand Admiral Nameshi. Lately I haven't been streaming this late, but you happen to. Maybe I'm following your schedule, actually. Alright, Abe G. Thank you very much for the back. Much appreciated. Saying thank you, BG, for believing in me when no one else did. Tweet in a couple minutes, please. Yeah. You may need to remind me if you're sending a tweet in a couple minutes. I will try my best not to forget, but You know, man, the goldfish swimming around up there sometimes has a tendency to end up forgetting things. I'll try my best to remember. If not, just remind me. Hi, Brian, could you carry me in incursions? Caveman, I actually would love to. And, oh, wait, are you spamming? Oh, jeez. You typed it slightly different. So, I'll still answer your question. Normally, if I see someone spam it, I ignore the comment because I don't like spammers. But, so in this case, I would love to, but I also wouldn't love to, and I'm not going to. I'm not messing with you when I say I would love to. Here's the thing. Incursions, the reason I said it that way, like I would love to, is because I've actually carried my friends through incursions before, and it was terrible. It was a miserable experience. I love my friends. I'll do anything for them except incursions. The thing is, in this game, you are heavily punished for helping friends. And I don't and when I say helping, I don't mean like abusing the terms of service, like, you know, breaking the terms of service and like playing on their accounts or something. I've never done anything like that. Helping in this case is, yes, partnering up and carrying someone who's not quite as advanced with their roster or abilities or whatever, right? And you're punished for it, which is a huge shame, man. It's something I brought up to Kabam really early on in the whole dungeon/incursion feedback thing. It's a huge bummer that like, I understand if you don't get like the highest rewards for helping someone else out, right? You shouldn't do that. It shouldn't be a way for you to sort of abuse the system to somehow get the best rewards without doing difficult content. We should get something for it. And whenever I did like the runs with Legacy, and we did our pushes and we got our, you know, our zone bonuses and stuff like that, and then a friend would be like, "Oh, hey man, yeah, I need to do incursions. You're the only one that I know that plays. You wanna do them with me?" You would get absolutely nothing, like actually nothing. All the milestones were already earned. If you look at even a mode like Arena, even if you get all of the milestones in the arena, you're still getting something for your time and effort. It's not great, but it's something. In the incursions, once you did all that stuff, like, that was it. It was over. And it's not like it's a low time sink mode. It takes time doing this. So, unfortunately, it's just faster and easier to do it this way. So, I will not be carrying you, nor will I be carrying my friends through it, even. That friend actually stopped playing anyway. Not as a result of me not doing incursions. All right, tangent aside. Abe, let me see here. The team I used, also, this took a week of pain and suffering. Thank you for your motivation yesterday. Hell yeah, needed it. You have no idea how much simple words can have such an impact, so I want to say thank you. Let me tell you. I do have an idea. I know very well. And that's why I said the simple words of encouragement. Because, dude, that's all it takes. That's life right there, man. You have 1,000 people in the world saying you can't do something, or at least that's what we imagine in our heads, you know? It's not always the reality. It's a lot of times it's self-doubt and everything. And all you need is someone saying, yeah, you could do it, you know? This whole channel wouldn't exist if not for that. Shout out to, I don't know if I want to say their names. I've said their names in the past, but shout out to, there's a lot of my coworkers and stuff like that, that, yeah, were like the most encouraging. They were like, you have 10 subscribers? That's awesome. Okay, so, yeah, this is the team you were using. And that's that. Thronebreaker. This guy, Grandmaster, done and dusted. Congratulations, dude. That is awesome. Congrats. Your website wouldn't exist. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, about that. Well, listen, they encouraged me for that, too. It's just, Sometimes there's more to it than that. Aquafine, thank you for the buck, saying hi on a Friday night watching BG doing incursions. Hey man, what's up, dude? Aquafine, sounds like you're having a good time, man. Good night. Dude, thank you very much for the buck. Welcome. You can make that website, BG. Doug, thank you. All right, hold on. What do I want to do here, man? I think what I would like to do... Oh, I had it right the first time. I think what I would like to do is... Maybe I'll go in order. I kind of just feel like cruising tonight, man. Just kind of keeping it easy, keeping it simple. But then again, Sector 4 doesn't have 7-star shards, so if I did all 3, then yeah, I'd want to do Sector 4 too. But if I only end up doing 2, I might as well do Sector 5 and 6 first, I guess. So we'll do Sector 5 today, and then next time will be Sector 6. Which means we don't have to use the Buster Champs like Hercules for this. Because I will probably end up using Herc for the next one or something. What are your thoughts on loyalty 7-star changes? My last message briefly explains it. Other options to buy 7-star shards for loyalty instead. I heard a little something about this. Hold on. Let me see. They're changing loyalty 7-star crystals too because people in High Alliance War can't save up revives and potions. As revives and potions are more important. Yeah. I don't think there's issues there, right? It seems fine because so I guess I don't know. I'm a little bit out of the Alliance War loop to know exactly how I would feel as an Alliance War player. Is there a post we could take a look at this? Because I did hear something and I did read something from one of the devs, and I wasn't sure if it was something that they had committed to doing already or if it was something that they were thinking about doing, and I don't want to say the wrong information. Let me see here. Is it this? Alliance War Season 47 update? Did they say it here, or was there a more on that here? No, it's for potions. No, this is January 18th. That is not it. Go to general discussion, perhaps. God, this website. I really shouldn't be one to talk, because, yeah, I could not get the website working on my end. But, my God, this website. Oh, whew. Loyalty Alliance where potions too pricey. I mean, I really still adamantly I'm very against the whole idea of using those resources to buy potions in the first place. So that part I've always hated. I made an hour-long video on Alliance War where the bulk of that video is discussing why that system can never work in a great way. At least obviously it's working, like it exists, right? So therefore it's working, but like it's not in a good way. So yeah, an hour-long video. This was posted 4 years ago at this point, talking all about this stuff in as much detail as I possibly could, the different options available and stuff like that. But anyway, so that part I don't like. But I don't know, as far as like giving out loyalty 7-star stuff, I mean, that I think seems fine. I don't know, have all the details to say like 100%. All right, let me see here. Do I want to cruise with the duck today? No, it's too much effort. We're just gonna cruise with Angie. Let's go ahead and we'll get Gallon, and let me grab my 6-star. Odin. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something out of this trio. Am I forgetting something out of this trio? Nah. We're good. Okay. Sector 5. Yes. Solo. Go. Thoughts on new mode raid? It's a work in progress. I'm not really a huge fan of it as it is. But, I do feel like I was maybe too harsh on it when it initially launched. I really like that Kabam's trying something new, at least. That part I've always said, but yeah, I do like that Kabam's trying something new. I guess in this game, it's tough to have like the heavy coordination stuff. It's a little bit rough because at the end of the day, it doesn't even feel like I'm playing with other people. It just feels like I'm taking turns playing a game, whereas raids in other games, they are like actually real-time cooperative, whereas this, they're trying to make something ultra cooperative that just means you go first and then player 2 and then player 3, and it has to follow like that order. So yeah, I don't really care for that, but I will say I know they're working on some adjustments and stuff like that. So for those that are like, I kind of like it, but there's certain things I don't like, yeah, hold out, because I'm sure they're gonna make some good changes there. Can anyone explain to me why BG doesn't rank anyone up? There are a few level champs. Is it just a particular taste, or some kind of promise not to evolve anyone? Hey man, I'm not Ash Ketchum with a Pikachu. I've ranked up tons of champs. Hang on one sec. I think I'm gonna go at the ready. Let me just refresh my memory on this one. The attacking champion Spirit Cage. Okay, I just had to glance over at Angela, like, do I have a relic on her? Okay. Start the match filled. The attacker gains an unblockable for 6 seconds. The last hit of their striker attack plus an additional second for each damaging debuff on the opponent. Maybe I wasn't gonna go with that one actually. I'm gonna try all out attacks, increase the ability accuracy, and then I'm actually gonna try to go with maybe the what's it called ones. Maybe some of like the damage effects. I don't think it's the strongest build, but I think it could be fun. Okay, anyway, I love comments like that because it's the same type of comment of how come I don't open crystals. The thing is, I've opened tons of crystals, thousands and thousands of crystals, just like that, ranked up hundreds of champions. Otherwise, or maybe about 1,000 champions. Otherwise, my base hero rating wouldn't be over 4 million. So obviously, I do rank up champs. I don't burn every resource I have in an instant. It's more of just like, yeah, I've got a lot of champs to use, so I don't really have a strong need at the moment. But I will be ranking up some new champs, especially going into the next Battleground season. And then, yeah, getting to play with new champs then. So that's kind of the way things are at the moment. I'll take a left, probably. Yeah, I don't need to be looking at this. What am I doing? I'm Brazilian, and I like to follow the lives while playing, too. Kevin, awesome. Thanks for answering me. Yeah, no worries. How come you haven't maxed out your Hulk? What do you mean, maxed him out? He's rank 3. Max level. If you mean like, I don't know, maybe his relic or something is not 100% absolute maximum. But other than that, he's as big as I could realistically get him. BJ, I did incursion with my 6-star rank 3 awakened sunspot, and he burned his way through it. Dude, that actually sounds pretty fun. Should I get 3 champs to help his synergy for it, or just go with my top 3 champs? Incursions, it's more to it than either of those answers. I would say in general, you have to be scouting ahead. The deeper you get, you have to scout your way. You have to scout forward to know if you need to like swap a different champ in there. Because yeah, Sunspot can be shut down pretty easily. Like, he's strong and he can be really fun as long as you don't run into a hard counter of him. The moment that happens, you better have a different option or else your run's going to be over. So I definitely don't recommend going all in on synergies. But if you wanted to have like a synergy, just know that at any moment you might need to swap that champion out if you realize that there's a boss or a different fight ahead of time. Knees! Excuse me. The excellent check! But yeah, a different fight ahead of you that is going to pose a problem for Sunspot to get through. Excellent check. My goodness, though. Thank you for the freaking super generous 100. Oh my god. Excellent check. The generosity doesn't freaking end, man. Saying you didn't forget, right? Heart emoji, ring emoji, ring emoji, ring emoji. Are those rings perhaps for something eldenly? Is that a word? Eldenly? Excellent check, dude. Thank you very much. I didn't forget, but also just remember I didn't say it's happening for sure. I'm still trying to figure things out, but I would love to do it. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. That's all I could say on it for right now. But yeah, dude, thank you so freaking much. My god, the generosity, dude. The freaking generosity. Man, wait, hold on a sec, guys. You know what? I was gonna do a lot of this run with someone like Angela, but you know what? Maybe I should go grab my my Hulk, and then maybe I will just get I'll leave Angela as like a backup. Let's try that. Let's give that a go. Dude, Pixel check. Thank you so much once again, though. Thank you very much. And as a parent, we all know we'll see equals nope. That's not true. There are times where I say we'll see, and yeah, it is no, but I don't know that at the time. And then there's times where I say we'll see, and I actually absolutely do whatever we're talking about. Okay, this guy's not too bad. We can Hulk that fight. BG, you should use Herc before the nerf. Wow, Sanskrit just feeding the flames. Okay, wait, so what was that comment about Hulk anyway? I don't understand. What's the best I could do with him? I can't sig him up anymore. What's with the Herc nerf? You didn't see the video I posted today? It's the top 10 nerfs of all time, and Hercules. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing's happening with him. I still don't know what the original post was, but nothing's happening with him. All right, damage over time, no. Degen, no. I passed on one of the Degen eggs. Power Sting, no. This is kind of weak. All of these are kind of weak. I don't have any damage over time. I mean, I guess if I am going to get the other damage over time hacks. I I kind of regret picking up that first accent. I don't want to go that way. You know what? I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this regardless. We'll take the ability, accuracy, and duration, even though I don't really need it at the moment. I'll still take it. I don't even remember exactly what Viv does, so because of that, we're not going Viv. Deleting them from the game and mind wiping us all, Men in Black style, so that we don't complain. How do you know it hasn't already happened with someone even stronger than Hercules? There's no way to really know, right? Could've. That DJ on the heavies is nuts with the rank 3 Hulk. Stunlock and heavies worked really well the other day. I don't really like doing... I mean, I believe you that the degen's strong there. But, I've tried doing heavy attacks with Hulk. I'm going to do one right now. This doesn't count. I've tried doing heavy attacks with Hulk while they're stun locked, and I don't really like it. Because the more you attack them, the more you stack up the physical vulnerabilities. And if you're only doing heavy attacks, you just get in fewer attacks per second. And you stack up a lot fewer... of the physical vulnerabilities. So in this case with the degen, it might be a really good time. So maybe I should still try it out, but I'm just talking about in general. All right, Sadist, and then Backyard Brawler. Let's roll. Come on, BG NDA. We don't talk about Mystique. Oh my god. Well, the cat's out of the bag now, guys. If any of you could remember how powerful Mystique was. Oh. What a powerhouse. Let's back off. Okay, Mephisto. Okay. You guys, I mean, hold on. Doing incursions. Just talking about the incursion crystal at the very start of this stream. Do you guys... think they are going to change out that crystal? I mean, they have to eventually, right? I'm still so surprised that it hasn't been changed yet. Maybe one more special, and then we're going in with a special too. He will die. Didn't you pull KPG? Bring her in with these hacks. Could be fun. I haven't ranked her up yet. So, yeah, she is rank 1. Yeah, I remember Endgame Cap. Oh, he was so good, too. The one with Thor's hammer. He was the best before they rewrote history to take him out. Dude, I would love to play Endgame Cap. Captain America, he's so boring to me. Like, I was about to say as a comic character, as if I read the comics. As a movie character, I think he's fine. It's nothing personal against Captain America in any sort of story-related way. But in this game, dude, he's just so boring compared to all the other characters. If they gave him Thor's hammer, that would instantly make him so damn cool. I would love that, man. Why? Like, there must be some reason why that didn't happen. Like, people were actually cheering in movie theaters. There's like that one famous clip of someone just recording the reactions of that scene, and people are going nuts. So you would think that it's like, oh, okay, yeah, let's just add something like that to the game, dude. That would sell like so fast. There must be some reason why that didn't actually happen, whether it was like a Marvel approval or just on Kabam's end. I don't know, but that would be so cool. All right, Derpy Creature, thank you very much for the loony. Saying, BG, I'm catching up. I'm at 3.1 mil. Excuse me. Next battleground friendly matches. I'm gunning for you. Dang, bring it. One bald man to another. Derpy creature, bring it. I'm really looking for looking forward to when Battlegrounds returns. I've got a couple of ideas. After screwing around last season a little bit, I've got a few ideas up my sleeves. All right, let's keep it moving. I want Thanos Endgame. Well, that one he did make it to the game. That one is just like a boss though. Unstoppable or unblockable attack rating. Oh man, I'm gonna take this, but let me tell you, I really wish that this was Fury effects, because Fury buffs does not, unfortunately, increase Hulk's Furies. It only will affect Angela, which, I mean, it's 5% potency. I'm already gaining so much potency from the Odin synergy. Maybe I just take this instead. During special attacks, critical rating is multiplied by 3. Like, this is pretty solid, man. Man. You know what? Because I want to play with Hulk as much as possible, I am going to take this one. Just so that we can see those juicy special 2s or something. But, yeah, I do think... I do think that in general, the Fury buff potency one is the way to go. This one is good, though. If you're wondering, like, whoa, what does that actually do? I don't remember exactly how much crit rating Hulk has here. At a rank 3. You know what? I was like, I don't want to go to his page to find out in game because I don't want to leave the incursions. But we can do it this way real quick. Rank 3. Okay, so he's got 424. So we're tripling this. Is that what it says? What's the exact wording on this thing? Special attacks crit rating is multiplied by 3. Okay, yeah. So we're essentially just multiplying that 424 number by 3. It helps a lot. Give more crits. It doesn't help on your basic hits, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, proportionally, you get a lot of damage out of special, so getting the crit there is nice. Even still, the one crit rating node that, like, just gives you 1,000 crit rating, that I would say is the superior one. For Hulk here, at least. Might be some champs where that's not true. Ah, really? That hit me? Okay, you know what? You're gonna regret that, Storm. You know who, in my opinion, coolest champ in MCOC? Dark Hawk. Dark Hawk is really cool. I agree. I wish he was more useful, because he is pretty stinking cool. Okay. Yeah. Grab that. Okay. Let's go. I was gonna make a joke about a bald guy's hair, but then I remembered there was nothing to joke about. Does that even count as a joke? Do we send you for a lap? I don't even know. Did you ever thought about doing a series ranking MCOC special moves on looks alone? Yeah, I've thought about doing that. Who knows? Like, that idea has come and gone a dozen times across my time making videos. So will I ever do something like that? Maybe, but right now it's not planned. I won't even hit you with the we'll see, because on that one I would say probably not, but there is a slight chance. Whereas the Elden Ring stream, it's a better than... It's like a 50-50. It's actual a good chance. The over-enunciation. Listen, you've seen what they do to me, sad script. All right. This can't be a bad note on Hulk, is it? Stun immunity, Mix Master. Okay, you know what? We don't need to go that route. Let's go up this way. We'll fight the Deadpools. You think they might do anything for the What If TV show for MCOC? I don't know if you've seen it. I haven't seen it, but I think that was more Realm of Champions territory, right? Realm of Champions was kind of like mixing and matching certain things. I don't know. Is What If? I'm sure it feels more specific in the TV show because if they're making storylines out of it. But I don't know. My guess would say like probably not, but I don't know. My first time not getting a crit in the special too. We cool if Kabam could find a way to introduce these Celestials in MCOC. Hey, if this game runs long enough, I'm sure they will. BG has seen too many ball jokes. I mean, yeah, I've seen one, so that was already too many. But that last one, that wasn't even a joke. What was that? Do you ever think it would be fun if future quests force you to use certain tags, such as only Sinister Six or only Spider-Verse and Story quests? They do that all the time, Mustafa. That is a fairly normal thing. I mean, they just did that with the like we have that in game currently with temporary events that only are lasting this month. They're just like mercenary tags. But we have seen Spider-Verse tags. We have seen all that stuff. That's kind of the whole point behind the tag system in the first place, is so that Kabam can sort of group champs and limit things in you know, specific ways. Would rather get a 7-star Hulkling but not ranked up, or your current Hulk? Not so. Like, could I ever rank up that Hulkling? If I could never rank up that Hulkling and he's just 7-star rank 1, then I'll keep my Hulk. If, however, I was able to, you know, if I just like lost the Catalyst and I traded this Hulk for a Hulkling that I was able to rank up, yeah, I would take the Hulkling. I think Hulkling overall is a stronger champ to Hulk, and Hulk is strong. I'm very happy with my Hulk. No regrets on ranking him at all. But still, if I had to pick between the two, yeah, give me the Ling, the Hulk Ling. Okay, dude. Flatpool, what's up, man? How's this fight not over yet? Thank you. Been in here a whole minute. My goodness. I think Karina's challenges also makes us use tags, right? Yeah. Tons of things do. Okay. Armor Burst. The attacker's basic attacks have a 20% chance to grant them an 8-second armor up buff, granting 30% armor rating. Special attacks inflict a burst of direct damage equal to 50% of the attacker's current armor rating. If the attacker is a relic equipped, the damage becomes 100%. So this is actually kind of interesting with the increased chance that I got before. We have tie to combat for whenever non-damaging debuff expires. Hulk has a lot of those. 50% chance to gain a Fury buff lasting 10 seconds, granting 35% attack rating. If the attacker is a relic equipped, gaining the Fury has a 100% chance to grant an additional Fury. We have Rage into combat. Whenever Fury buff is gained, 100% chance to gain 25% of a bar of power. That's got a little bit of cooldown. Oh, no. Oh, you guys. I was really thinking I was going to take armor burst. How do I pass up strategic movement? I can't do it. It's just too good. Armor burst would be a little bit fun. Strategic movement, it's just too OP. All right. We got the Hercules of incursion hacks here. I almost want to swap around my champs a little bit just to, I don't know. I feel like I can get through this with potentially other champs even at this point now. The funny thing about incursions though, man, even if you have the craziest hacks, there are times where it does not matter. You can still be stopped in an instant. Everything could be looking like it's going beautifully, and you could still be crushed. So, hey, reach Act 5. Any tips to get better? Yojith. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, by the way. I would say if you have specific questions, feel free to ask those. As far as generalized tips go, Caltrops, huh? Okay, we're gonna go with Angela. As far as generalized tips go, I would say just remember to take things one quest at a time. Which you might be like, well, dude, that of course that's the only way you could take this game is one. What do you mean? And by that I just mean like you don't need to progress at a rate that is not comfortable to you. Like if you use a certain number of revives to get through a quest, wait until you have those replenished before going at the next one. Speaking of that, I'd really recommend for when like facing harder challenges, go into the quest with the mindset that you're not going to get through on their first try, and don't use items like it's worth it to get through on your first try. You'll just end up getting stuck. Enter a quest, go as far as you can using all of your champions, and if you get wiped out before you even get halfway through, well, you're probably not ready for that quest yet, and that's okay. Take your time, do something else. You'll be gaining rewards from other activities that will make you stronger, and then you can go back in later. If, however, you make it like pretty far through the quest and you just have to use a few items to get by or something like that, yeah, then that means you were ready for that quest, and absolutely push through and use those items as necessary, kind of thing. YouTube is your friend. There's so much YouTube content. For story content specifically, the MCOC Noob channel. A lot of people like to credit for helping them get through story content. But, you can look up videos on specific champions or anything like that. Yeah. That's it for now, but like I said, if you have more specific questions, this community is extremely helpful. Why am I throwing... Oh, wow, it hit. I actually didn't think that heavy attack was going to hit. I threw it, and I was about to say, why am I doing this? Why am I throwing this heavy attack? I know it's not going to hit. And then it hit. Huh. Sometimes it works out. All right. I hate getting stuck, but sometimes it's better than restarting. Most of the time it's not. Most of the time restarting is better. Of course, in the moment, hitting that restart button feels bad. So we sort of trick our brains into, it's the whole sunk cost fallacy. If you're familiar with that, where you think because you spent a certain amount that it's worth it to keep going or whatever. There's a lot of interpretations of it, a lot of different twists to the meaning depending on the context we're talking about. But that's in general, that's what's going on. Even if that cost is relatively low, because realistically hitting restart, all that did was burn part of an energy refill. Or you could just wait and get that energy back for free even. but it's really hard for us, you know, because of that whole idea. And then sometimes just our egos, even as people, it's hard to take it sometimes, of like, oh, I didn't get this on my first try, I stink, or whatever. But nobody gets everything on their first try. Brian, what do you think of Bullseye? I have to test him. He's going to be the next champion I test. That will probably happen tomorrow. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking tomorrow. I was going to do it tonight even, but I was like, I kind of just feel like, you know, relaxing a bit more. Haven't got a chance to talk to the typical nighttime crew, the nighttime people, in a bit, since I've been streaming earlier. So, and doing testing streams is a hard way to talk to people because you're so focused on learning. Okay, crit damage rating. I'm more than likely taking this one. Degen debuffs. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of nice, but the attack is already going to be so inflated. But this is like pretty much always active with strategic movement. But no, we're going crit damage rating for sure. Sweet. Do you play any other games other than MCOC? At the moment, I'm toying around a little bit with WoW Classic, Season of Discovery. That game, kind of by design, is pretty casual, though. That's pretty much it. I've played thousands of games in my life, but at the moment, that's pretty much it. MCOC and a bit of WoW Classic Season of Discovery. And Elden Ring? Well, yeah, maybe Elden Ring comes soon, but as far as games that I stream, it's just MCOC, with no other plans other than the occasional exception of something like, I do feel like playing Elden Ring, which I've never played before, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. EG, what got you into video games? Life, dude. I've been playing video games longer than I can remember, like age 3. Yeah, I can actually remember like standing in, you know, like the first place that I mean, my first home, I guess. But of course, my parents, you know, wherever I was raised, you know, of just playing like NES. You know, video games have changed so much over the years. I feel like so many people get into video games because of things like Twitch or YouTube these days. And, or maybe that's, I'm saying that wrong. I think maybe that's kind of their introduction to games. But even without those things existing when I grew up, like, it was the same, man. Everybody just loves games. Not like literally everyone, you know, some people aren't into games, but I mean, you get into games just because it's fun. That's it. I can guarantee if maybe the younger generation did get into games from watching... Oh, what happened there? From watching things like Twitch or YouTube or whatever, I can guarantee they still would have if those things did not exist too. Alright, bud, we're just gonna stun lock you because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what nodes you have. I didn't read. Get out of here. Yo, BG, sorry if I missed it, but how'd you finish in Battleground? Satisfied with the rewards? I didn't even look at the rewards, man. I was playing just for fun. I finished, I don't know, like 5 points in the Gladiator circuit. Yeah, something like that. I just got to the Gladiator circuit, played a couple of matches, and then I really liked the victory track node, so I just did like friendlies and stuff after that. I didn't go back to the Gladiator circuit. Let me see. I don't really need the light or medium enhancements. That attack's not going to do much for me. I don't really need any of this stuff in terms of the damage. It's really not going to add much. So I think I'm just gonna take the energy resistance, just a little bit of a safety net. Gee, wasn't here yesterday. How do you like White Tiger? Love her. Just instantly into my top 10 favorite champs of all time. And for that reason, I'm considering grinding for her. I for sure won't have time round 1, so it'd have to be round 2. And I'm just thinking about it. We'll see. God, it's not another game. Sigh. Ms. Jane, this one is Elden Ring, if that's the one you're talking about. At least that one for most people is just a one-time playthrough, and that's it. Power removal, combat, deja vu, prowess. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go Angie on this one. Okay, got the evade out of him. Excellent. Didn't get a fury there. God, strategic movement is so busted. It's so good. I'm just waiting for that evade. Didn't happen. He just died instead. Okay. UJ just watched the Damadeus troll video. It was so funny. Oh my god. Getting trolled by Damadeus. I don't even know what to say about that one. I know somebody who did the entire Necropolis path with Null, 200 revives. Dude, with Null, huh? Well, as a duck user, that's pretty impressive. Okay, let's see if I can farm a little bit of healing off this guy. Do I even need it though? I mean, I'll take the little bit of healing, but I'm not going to deliberately try to delay the match, I guess. Alright, we got the strategic movement. Didn't really need it though. He did. Plus minus 50 is normal. 100 is a bit high. 200 is nuts. What's up, Karate Man? It's a little bit high, yeah. A little on the high end. Not that bad, though. BG, I think V formation should be your only exception to place a title. I might put it on. I still need to make that video. Time has slipped away. Turns out having to dig through old live streams to find stuff is annoying and difficult. But yeah, I still need to make that video. Oh, wow. Okay. So this is a note if he's in my face and he hits me with a heavy attack, I get stunned, huh? Okay. Go ahead. Throw a special one, please. Please. Thank you. Alright. We'll hit him with a special 2 right here, right now. Not bad. DG, what if Kabam made every offer purchasable with units? Static. I would love it. Would that, well, let me read the rest of your message because I don't know. Would I love it? We'll see. Hold on. Would that be free to play friendlier or not? Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I had to take a step back because on the surface that sounds great. But all right, anyway, would you ever consider spending 3 to 5k units on a pre-release bundle since now they guarantee a 6-star? So, PG, you never applied the Odin pre-fights on Angela. You're right, I didn't. Thank you for the reminder. Static, dude, this is actually a really tough question to answer. PG, just a question. What's the banana thing besides the username? I'm new here. Oh, that's like a channel membership thing. Which is like a $5 monthly contribution to me and the channel and stuff. And then the banana grows. Static, man. I don't even know how to answer that because this is such a tough question. What do I want here, man? I don't really need any of this stuff. Like none of this stuff's gonna help. All right, we'll take the degen potency, I suppose. The one that will help a little bit is like the attack rating for each debuff on the opponent, but it's so little that I don't care. Okay, let's start breaking this down. So, if everything was available for units, what would that mean? First off, let's just if we're making everything for units, we need to say that it is like an equivalent price. Which right now it's not, and I understand why it's not. Like if you spend money, you're typically, like you spend money on an offer, you're typically getting more than 3,100 units of value from that offer. You know? So the way it would work, which I know you know this, but just breaking it for in case anyone else is maybe not understanding. You said, would I spend 3,000 to 5,000 units on a pre-release bundle? So it's typically, yeah, if like the pre-release bundle is like $100, it would be maybe like 5k in units or something like that. But if Kabam was going to change things, let's just say that every pre-release bundle that was $100, almost at $1,000, that'd be a hell of a pre-release bundle. If it was $100, then yeah, it was 3,100 units. And would I ever spend units and stuff like that? And is that better for free-to-play players? Well, there's a lot of offers in this game. You certainly don't have to get all of them. And I guess that wouldn't really change the way of how things are now. So it wouldn't be less free-to-play friendly. You would just simply have more to choose from, which would actually be really fun. I would love that. I love looking at offers that I feel like I'm involved in. The money offers is just like automatic sent to the spam folder. You know what I mean? The spam folder of my brain. You just don't look at it. So I would like it. there still would be, like, I don't know if it would be better though, because there would still be offers that were like so high in the unit costs that the only way to get them realistically would be to spend money. And then Kabam could say that much more, like, oh, but look, you have the option or something, you know? Even if it's like such an extreme amount of units that in order to grind that, I'm getting my ass kicked. What's going on? In order to grind that number of units, it just like would not be possible at all. So would it be better for the game? I don't know. Also, like, there might be more cheating going on to get those units. But so that stuff's like a little bit harder to answer. But the question that is more easy to answer: would I spend 3,000 to 5,000 units on a pre-release bundle? And let's just take the cheap option. Let's say 3,000 units. Would I spend 3,000 units on a pre-release bundle? Sometimes, yes. Sometimes I would. I don't think I would do it often. Because if you're already grinding the arena for those units in the first place, then you might as well just do a larger grind. Keep your units and get the champion for free. But there's plenty of times where, you know, those grind times are not convenient. And yeah, there would totally be times where it's like, dude, I really want this champion. I know I'm busy this weekend, but I want the champion. So yeah, here's 3,000 units. Yeah, absolutely. It just wouldn't be an everyday thing, that's all. Kabam will never do that, of course, and it's not even something that I would ask of them. I think the more offers that they can have that involve free-to-play players, the better. But I think it'd be unreasonable as a free-to-play player to like demand that everything was through units and nothing was just like a direct for cash sort of offer. Because that is the fastest way for them to make their money, sort of thing. And it gives a bit of a discount for the people that are paying with money. So it's for Kabam and for the people spending money, it's a win-win that the offers are not exclusively for units. Stiatic with the 5 saying, I'm in the yes camp. Sigil, bundles, etc. If you were a super saver or had time, you could still have access. I'm considering access for everyone. So Sigil I would love, specifically if that was available for units. I wish that was available for units. Like I said, I wouldn't ask for everything to be available. But that specifically, yeah, it would be nice. As just kind of a way to show, like, you're a dedicated player, whether that is dedicated with some money or dedicated with time. And, like, of course, Kabam, they don't keep their lights on just by people being dedicated with their time. But still, like, that's the whole premise behind a free-to-play game in the first place. Yeah, the game is for free, and then there's certain parts that are not. But the sigil is like a core enough feature to the game at this point with Arena Express and everything that it would be really nice if that was available to unlock just as a player. Stiatic, thank you for the 5. Alan, thank you very much for the buck as well with the tweet. Let me see here, Alan. Alan, I don't think I have a tweet from you. You also said, oh, and I added my Weapon X against Bullseye in the Paragon Gauntlet. Okay. Alan, did you tag me in the tweet? I know I've looked at your tweets in the past, so I don't think your account's set to private, but if it is, if it somehow got changed, maybe double check that and let me know. I'll try to check back with you in a couple minutes. It's tweeting? Okay. Maybe it's just processing. Mustafa, thank you very much for the loony. Oh, Alan, you sent over another 2 as well. Dude, thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely check back with you. Oop, just came through. Okay. Hang on. Let me just send this guy. What do you call like the hell of the battle realm? What do you call like the nether realm of the battle realm, or the shadow realm, or just, man, I'm trying to build up strategic movement. It's actually not that easy with Hulk. A lot of times I'm not getting credit for the decks. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, Cam's right when he said the other day that to this day no one knows how Platinum Pool works. I'm sure some people do know how he works, but dude, I know he's not that hard, so like I really don't need to learn his abilities. But then every once in a while he's got something that surprises me, and I'm like, huh? Didn't know he could do that. Or maybe it was the node, or I don't know. Okay, let's see, what do we got here? Account update: 1 rank 3, 2 rank 2, 7-star champs, and my ascended 6-star champs. Okay, well, let's take a little look-see here. Dude, I love the Atuma rank up. I still think Fishboy is super cool. Okay, got the ascended Kate, King Groot, sure, Apoc, dude. Even the Medusa in there. I like the ascensions. Those are cool. And then this is the ascended. Okay, so let's see how this went, because mine was rank 3 not ascended. Yours is rank 5 ascended. Just blast it on through. Okay, this makes me feel a little better that you still get caught by him as well. Dude, Bullseye is such a jerk. Oh god, I'm gonna test him tomorrow, but you're doing a lot of damage. That healing is so nice too. Dang. No wonder people were saying this guy is like a cheat code. If you got him at a high enough rank, you're just cruising. Healing. Doing all that damage. I thought that notification said, it's your time to dance. I was like, yeah, it is your time to dance, because that was easy peasy, man. No problem. That's awesome. That does, man. Makes me a little tempted to rank up my my Weapon X, man. Okay, Alan. Yeah, thank you once again. Mustafa. Where are you at? Thank you again for the loony. Yeah, PG, would you rather have all your hair back or have a custom Brian Grant champion that's better than Herc? The champion, dude. Easiest question of my life. Hair? First off, my hair is not gone. Okay? My hair is here. I have it. I'm wearing a bald cap. Just a reminder, you guys can get a good looking bald cap just like this. Just go to the link in the description. Enter offer code BANANA. Okay? We're not trying to kill you on the prices. You can get a little discount. You can get free shipping. Just pick out a bald cap that you like. But a champion in this game... well, oh man, actually, that's a tougher question than I initially thought. Because more OP than Hercules, I don't like when champs are that OP. I'm on team nerf Herc. So I want to nerf myself then? That feels weird. Got people making videos like nerf you know what I mean? I don't want stuff like that. So... oh man, what do I do in a case like that? All right, let me see here. Perpetual offense though. Ooh, this could be pretty good with Herc, like spamming special ones. I'll probably do that. What is all out effects again? Attackers gain 10% increased buff and debuff duration. I mean, that's pretty good. Increase the potency of all reinforcement acts by 30%. Attackers are all equipped to double the potency of effects granted. We'll go with perpetual offense. All right, last super hack here. Keep it going. It's so good. I think I have to take that, dude. Yep. We're getting the massive armor break. Okay. This is a really good set of hacks. The only one that I'm really missing is buff corn. The others... Oh. Beautiful. Static with another buck as well. Thank you, dude. Saying, I would even say, with the online web store, they could even make more money by not having to pay Apple/Android fees. I'm trying to think if making everything unit-based wouldn't be a bad idea. I wonder what the percentage of people going to that store is. There is good incentive there because you do get more units. So if I was going to spend money, of course I would go to the web store. But I bet you there's still so many people just making purchases in-game that, like, don't even know that store exists. I'm really curious. You know what? I don't know if Kabam would answer a question like this. But I'm going to write down just to see if they would. Like, what percentage... Usually when it comes to money stuff, I'm not expecting an answer, you know, it's... but what percentage of people make purchases from the web store versus in-game? Will be interesting to try to ask. Yeah, I don't know. My thought is, if there's a way to make more money, Kabam has thought about it. You know, like, I have so many critiques about this game that I feel like things could be done better in 1,000 different ways. But when it comes to making money, dude, can't really argue. Like, they kind of kill it. You know? So maybe from like a certain percentage of people, they would be able to generate more money or something. But overall, it's probably just whatever they're doing right now is like, you know, with minor tweaks and adjustments as they go, of course, because they're always changing things. But there's probably not much they can do to make even more money than they are now. Oh man, this is when... Oh, dude, I forgot once again to buff Angie. But this is where Angela starts to get really stupid. And that damage output just becomes strong. Ooh, you blocked that, huh? I didn't think you were going to block that. Okay. Okay. All right, middle finger, thank you very much for the 2, saying, yo, BG, what's up, dude? Middle finger, how you doing? How you been? What's going on? Thank you very much for the 2. Hope you're doing well. See, man, this is, I mean, I know it's confusing that I'm streaming at different times, and it's not really intentional. If I could have just a standard schedule again, I would. But there is still something nice to streaming at all different times where different people pop in and out. There's definitely something nice to it. Get to see like the most number of people, even if it isn't as consistently. Still really cool. But yeah, middle finger, thank you. Okay. I need some power here, man. Okay, I see what's going on. It's the node where I gain power when they gain power. And I lose power when... So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stun him with a heavy. I mean, I guess I didn't really need to hit him much more after that anyway, but... Nice posters, BG. Thank you. Dude, I was actually just thinking about them today because I was making a poster, sort of. And I was like sizing them up, you know, had the old tape measure out. Ooh, sorry, that was right at the mic. I don't know if that was really loud. And I was looking at these things and I'm like, dude, I bought these posters like 2-3 years ago at this point. I don't know. I still really like them. And I'm still really mad at the company that I got them from. They're displayed. I shouldn't even be telling you guys that, though. They were the only company I ever reached. Well, I reached out to 2 companies ever to be like, hey, I really like your stuff. Can I be an affiliate? Yes, that's what BG was measuring. Oh my goodness. Hey, can I be an affiliate at least? And it's like pop a link in the description. They're like, nah, we don't need any more affiliates. Okay, fine. Jerks. They're really expensive. I'll say that much. At least, I honestly, I really like them, but I don't recommend most people buy them because they were way too expensive. I think I caught a good sale and I was still like, how much? So much money. God. I'm also still really concerned that once I pull them off the wall, it's gonna cause some kind of problem. I still didn't put Odin pre-fights on. Oh my god. There's like some adhesive that goes on the back of them to attach them to a wall. And I'm just like readying myself for eventually, you know, the time comes I have to change apartments or something like that, and I have to repaint the wall or something because stripped it, or I don't know, man. BG, they don't deserve you as an affiliate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Was that tape measured? Was that tape measure in your pants, or you're just happy to see me? Oh my god. Okay, okay, don't want the top one. Don't really need that one. No. I'm taking the Fury buff potency, but I still really wish it was Fury effects. Why buy poster? Just paint your apartment to be a giant poster. Dude, I've thought about that too. I can't really paint, so you know, like that's definitely a little bit of an issue, but I have definitely thought, and like I don't know if anyone from my generation is even going to be able to afford houses ever again, but if I could, if the day ever comes, that is what I would probably do if I had a house, is one wall. I think I would just paint it. And I don't know, like try to paint those characters myself, and it would probably look like garbage in relation to the great, I forgot the Odin buff again, in relation to the great artwork that is actually there. But I don't care. It doesn't always need to look good. I like. Okay, Angela has come online officially. I just like doing my own thing. I think that's just as cool as something that looks awesome. Can you sell me a poster of your forehead? Yeah. $5.99. And I'm not talking about $5.99. I'm saying $599. And you could have a poster of my forehead. BG, serious question. Jordan or LeBron? Jordan. Listen, I'm going to be biased here because I grew up with Jordan. I actually did watch the NBA during that time. I'm not really a sports guy, but I used to go to Madison Square Garden and I would watch the Knicks versus the Bulls. I gotta stop feeding this guy power, because I don't want him throwing more specials. I'm gonna get backed up against the wall at this rate, though, so I guess we'll hit him a little bit. We'll throw the striker. Oh, I tried to throw the striker. How would you like champion acquisition? Like Morbius, 3 month stamp collection paid off or be incorporated for free to play. Wow. Class ace. Huh. That's a tough one. The honest answer is that I was fine with that offer for paying players. I didn't really need to see that come to free to play players. I thought that was a cool system. I like that a champion was priced reasonably within the context of the MCOC world, reasonably at least. And that players felt like they got something they really wanted. And Kabam, you know, made money and got, you know, player retention over the summer and stuff like that. So it felt like everybody won. That said, if I was going to advocate for a way for Kabam to give free-to-play players 7-star Morbius, what would I do? Okay. Okay, this is what I would do. So, we're just talking about, like, hashtag nerf Herc Ray. What's up, Abido? Thank you for the raid. So we're just talking about Static's question of, like, what if they made all the paid offers just through units? And if you wanted to buy the offers, you would just buy units and then, you know, cash them in that way. Something I didn't mention, because it didn't really make sense to mention at the time, is that what I will always prefer to like buying things in game, whether it's buying it with money or buying it with grinded units, is playing the damn game. So rather than like spend a certain number of units or something like that for free-to-play players to also get a 7-star Morbius, I'd want to see some sort of quest-based thing. How exactly? I don't know. I'm a huge fan of what they're doing with, like, the Deathless thing. I'm not saying they would, you know, copy that system, but I like that. I also like when champs are just given through beating Labyrinth of Legends or Necropolis. I wish that there was some sort of champion acquisition with the variants to make it feel a little bit like Mega Man. Because if you don't know, if you've never played Mega Man, what happens is if you beat a stage, you get, like, you fight robots at the end of the stage. It's like a platformer. I can't believe I'm explaining Mega Man, but I know there's at least an entire generation of players that haven't played it. But it's a platformer like Mario, except at the end of the level, instead of sliding down a flagpole, you fight another robot to the death. And if you kill them, you get all their powers. And I always thought it'd be really cool if the variants did something like that, where you go through the variants and, you know, it's the Spider-Verse variant. And when you go through it all, you actually get a villain that you could then use for the villain variant. And when you use that villain to break through the villain variant, then you get a hero to go through the hero one, you know? A little bit of rock, paper, scissors style, the same way that Mega Man is. All right, hold on. What do I want here? Wow, the Fury buff ability accuracy and duration is really big. The extra duration is nice. But I want the crit rating, so I think I'm going to take the crit rating. So yeah, I would rather just there was some sort of event or quest in the game for you to be able to get a 7-star Morbius. That'd be cool. That said, I even though I said I rather, like, I prefer things not come through shops. Some amount of shops I like. Just has to be a balance to it. I've always really appreciated like old school JRPGs. Like Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior or, you know, Final Fantasy games where, yeah, in order to get, like, the really cool stuff, yeah, you have to find that. You have to defeat some crazy thing. But then sometimes, dude, you just make it to a new area, a new town that was across the damn world. And just for making it there, you're able to talk to a shopkeep that has crafted an awesome weapon for you to buy. I kind of think about MCOC in those terms sometimes. The champs are hitting pretty hard at the moment. DG, are you / have you ever been a fan of Lego? Not like a true fan. I don't hate Lego either, but I've never really played with Legos before. But I think they're cool. They were always just like too expensive. Could never afford them. Plus, I always like video games better, so. Just got my second ever 6-star white mags. Okay. That's your second ever 6-star was white mags. That's what you're saying. That's not a bad one, dude. White mags, he's a bit underrated on attack. He's mostly a support style champion. And that's where you'll see like the veteran players using him as just like his pre-fight abilities. But he's actually underrated on attack a little bit. It's pretty good. EG, OG Mega Man or X? I like them both. I think Mega Man got really good around the 4th one, which coincidentally was the first one I ever played, but it's not just a nostalgia thing. Mega Man like actually gained new ability. I just happened to get lucky because Mega Man, he gained different abilities throughout the series, where if you play the first Mega Man, you can't slide, you can't charge up your buster, which is like your your shooter thing that's on like his hands. That thing right there, God, my arm's like moving a little. Anyway, you still had like the ability to take the other robots' powers and stuff, but when I went from like playing the 4th one that had those things back to the original, didn't feel nearly as good. But then I also really like, I think they added it in the 5th or 6th game. I can't remember which. There's 6 of them for NES. And that's when you started like finding secrets in the world to power up your suit, which a lot of people didn't play those later NES ones. A lot of people didn't play the NES ones, period, I guess. Well, I mean, anyway. It's a popular series for the time. But anyway, what I'm getting at is, depending on the generation you grew up in, you may not have played those. And I feel like that system was made more popular by Mega Man X. They're both good, though, man. Like, a lot of the games that are on the wall back here, though, like Mega Man, dude, I haven't played Mega Man in forever. It's really cool. But if I'm being totally honest, there's a reason why like Super Mario was like the mascot for like all video games. If you had to think of like one character from every single video game that's ever existed, it would probably be Mario. Like if you pulled everyone on the planet. And there's a reason why Mega Man will be like, oh yeah, Mega Man, I forgot about that guy. The game, it's not quite as polished. Doesn't feel quite as good. It feels good, but not quite as good. But the reason why it's on the wall is because like the musical influence. Same thing for all of these games on the wall. Is like almost the music more than the game itself. The games are amazing. But God, the music from those games is so good. DG, what's your favorite console game of all time? I don't know that I have one. How do you have one favorite? Mega Man X soundtrack will always be my favorite of all time. Spark Mandrill theme goes so hard. I'm sure I've heard... yeah, I mean, I've played Mega Man X, so of course I've heard that one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's not being late if I didn't want to be here. Clarissa! So rude. Unnecessary, you know? Totally. Power sting. Oh, God. Power sting. And I still didn't apply my Odin buffs. Ah, God. And here's the revive node right here. No. I didn't need to throw a special. I didn't need to. I would have been fine without it. Ah, jeez. Okay. Dude, it's time to focus up, man. Gotta champ down. Oh, jeez. Man, favorite console game, though, huh? I definitely don't have any one favorite console game. Some of my favorites, though, they are the ones on the wall. A lot of the Zelda series, I would say. Like, Link to the Past. Oh, my God. What a beautiful game. But, I don't know if there's a Zelda that I didn't like playing. So many of them are so good. I should have taken the 30% health on that one. What am I doing? I already have so much attack. 30% health would have went way further, man. Count Deja Vu, Third Law, Caltrops. No! What the hell is Third Law? Whenever the attacker gains an unblockable, unstoppable, indestructible power gain or evade effect, the defender gains a buff that is a version of that effect lasting for 5 seconds. Power gain grants 5% max power, and evade grants 10% chance to evade. Power gain from Mystic does not attract this. Okay. We're going to have to go for a stun strategy here. Oh, no. You know what? That bleed's, like, not the worst ever. But I have... Okay, there we go. No. I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Just like that, man. Just because of power sting. Pay attention. You stop paying attention for a split freaking second. And that's all it takes, man. It would have been so easy to do this fight with Angela. But look at my freaking health. Oh my God. I'm so screwed. I really wish I had died at like the last fight of the last room, because then I could have come in here and just used this. But now, like, making it to the next room, I'm still screwed. It's still over. R.I.P. The hell, man. Here's a good case for like the argument for ranking up Odin. This is why I want a 7-star Odin, because I don't want to invest the resource in the 6-star version. But the 7-star I would actually play. Oh, whittle down, come on, man. Can't do no damn whittle down. This is bad. Okay. I forgot I have strategic movement, so technically anything's possible. What I need to do is this. I need to... Oh, no. Root? What I need to do is get on 19 hits, and now I need to gain a lot of buffs. But the root's gonna get me. We just gotta go. No, this is doing nothing, dude. Nothing at all. He's just gonna out-regen me. And now I'm dead from that bleed, whatever that was. Okay. Unbelievable. That's incursions for you, man. Everything's like too easy until it's instantly over. Follow-up question. Would you then keep people that are paying for that offer cannot get to double dip and dupe? Follow-up question. Would you then keep people that are so like we talking about the sorry, I didn't see who asked before. Class Ace, was that you asking about Morbius? I don't know. No, I would probably say those people can get the dupe. And just other... yeah, I don't know. I don't know, actually. Maybe I would say this. You don't get the dupe, but if you paid for Morbius and you did the content, you would get a different reward in its place. Because 7 stars like Awakening right now is too hard. I mean, it's good. It's good that it's hard. But I just mean, like, because it is hard, I wouldn't want people to have the Awaken version that easily. So, instead, I would say, okay, you could either just ignore this content, we'll sell you the top prize, or we'll sell you the top prize, you go through the content, we'll give you something else. It's not quite as good, but it's still pretty good. You'll be happy. I would do that instead. Like shards or something, you know? I wonder if DC made a game like MCOC, would you guys play it? It's an interesting question. I mean, like Kabam, they did make another game for Transformers, which is obviously not DC, but I wouldn't want to play it. The reason I never played the Transformers game was because I'm already playing this game, you know? There were so many people that are like, oh, wow, cool, they're making another one, and I could play both. And it's like, what? Out of the bazillion games that exist, why would you want to play an exact replica with just a different skin? So I never downloaded it. PJ, I mean this in the nicest possible way. You look like a garbanzo bean. All right, I think I'm going to exit out of here. It'd be nice to get the other rewards and stuff, but I done messed up. I was on cruise control. I was not paying attention. I didn't even mess up my combo to die or anything like that. I just popped the special when I had Power Sting, and it instantly one-shot me. And then the next node had Bleed when I didn't have my Bleed Immune champ available anymore. So, rip me. Happens. What are you gonna do? Happy it wasn't Sector 6 at least. What's the event going on today? By event, I mean this. Event quest completion. Okay. Let me do this. Let's go hit the apothecary. Get this free revive. The Transformers game is really fun. I mean, I say exact clone, but it wasn't an exact clone. There was, of course, a few different mechanics. So, I could see why other people would want to play both, or at least just check that out. BJ, I'm taking the MCAT this summer on the route to med school. Wish me luck. Good luck to you. I'm going to take a break from MCOC, but still going to be here for your streams. Yeah, man, focus up. that does not sound like an easy thing to do whatsoever. So that's good that you're going to be taking a step back from things to focus on that. Good luck to you, Wally. Nice job, BG. I think you should go for a walk. Just a long walk to think about what I've done in the incursion run. BG, would you ever think of selling your account if given enough money? No, man, that's against the terms of service. It's not allowed. That said, who's asking and how much are they offering? BG, should I rank for my my swanked? Your swanked abs, man. Or rank for oh man. Guys, we almost just got arrested. Crashed in the house. What's up, Crash? Saying good answer. BG, should I rank for my it's gotta be Awakened, right? Awaken abs man or rank for Unduped Turk? So Hercules, what makes him so busted is his Awakened ability. He's actually still not a bad champion unawakened, but yeah, I would say wait till you get Hercules Awakened. Do what you can. There are side quests available in game that give you Awakening gems. You can probably get an Awakening gem to feed to Hercules, and then, you know, get some Sig stones through like the Battleground store. And get him sigged up, and then yeah, then you can rank Herc to the moon. But until that happens, I would say, yeah, go with your swanky abs man there. He's doing that with no hands. Clarissa, what are you talking about? What with no hands? Oh, wow, Dr. Bruin is saying, I can only say one thing. The MCAT is the easiest thing you will have to do. Whoa. Dr. Bruin, I'm curious. What, I'm almost afraid to ask this question. Just because the answers could really be anything. And like I work, or like one of my best friends is in like pediatrics, and I was gonna ask like what's the worst thing about becoming a doctor, and I feel like I would know just from dealing with, you know, talking to my friend in pediatrics and stuff, dealing with that. But like let's say getting to become a doctor, like on your way to becoming a doctor, what's like the hardest part? I'm sure there's a lot of difficult parts, but if you could narrow it down to maybe one or even two things. BG, rank 4 Awakened Hulkling or Awakened Adam? I gotta go with my boy Hulkling. He's been an MVP for me for many seasons. I think Adam's cool, but I definitely like Hulkling more myself. Is Hella the ultimate champion in the game? She's a champion. Her damage potential can actually hit ridiculous heights, but no, she's not the ultimate champion. There's no chance of ascending a 6-star because my highest level 6-star is rank 2. Oh, you'll get there. You might not have a chance right now, but you will get there. I want to ascend a 5-star. My options are Archangel, Torch, Kingpin, Sorcerer Supreme, Absman, Hulkbuster. Ooh, those are some good options. I would probably, if I were you, I would probably go with Kingpin myself. But, dude, so many of those are good options. I don't really recommend Sorcerer Supreme, and I'm someone who likes Sorcerer Supreme. I don't really recommend Hulkbuster either. He's available at higher rarities, and yeah, I don't know. Some of these other champs are like they'll stay with you longer, even as 5-stars. Yeah, I don't know. The reason why I would say Kingpin over the others is he's like such a workhorse champion for me. Meaning this is like a go-to option that I regularly bring to so many quests. Battlegrounds defense, occasionally Battlegrounds, or I'm sorry, Battlegrounds offense, occasionally Battlegrounds defense. Yeah, he's just like a vital part of my roster, and he's someone that if I was using him at a 5-star level, I'd be confident in his ability to carry me forward to start gaining more 6 stars. Can someone explain what makes Silk good? Is it mostly her evades? She seems a little stressful to play. Well, I only tested Silk one time, and what I found to be so good was just her damage. Her just raw damage is so high. PG, you should do a random incursion run generator. 6 and 7-star, random class, random characters, target zone, failure results, and opening a loyalty crystal or something. Maybe. It's not a terrible idea, Static. I would maybe do something like that. Maybe. It could be good to like randomly swap out champions too, even. If we had like a narrowed down pool and said that every new room had to like spin a wheel to get like the next champion to load in, and just see how far we can get that way, it'd be kind of fun. Probably those brutal hours they make you work during residency. That's just my guess. Okay. Let me see. Dr. Bruin. Transition from med school to residency is tough. Okay. You would think that the 9-hour exams would be it, but that's the tip of the iceberg. Then you graduate residency to be first year attending. Okay. It's tough because of the amount you're expected to know, when in practice it's totally different. New skill set. It's hard to make decisions that change people's lives. Yeah, man. I could only imagine. I mean, I stress out when people ask me what champions to rank up. And I'm like, dude, this decision could affect your roster for weeks. You know? Man. And yeah, going to a doctor, sometimes it actually is life and death. And even when it's not life and death, it's such a stressful time for, and like an important time for the person going that, yeah, you have to be so level-headed as a doctor to like deal with that incoming stress of, you know, of people that need help. That's tough, man. That's a tough job. Shout out to the doctors and nurses and just everyone in the medical industry, man. The main tip to play Silk is you don't have to keep up the physical vulnerability debuffs for her to be good. Too many players fall into that trap. Okay. Yo, what's up, Enach? Is rank 4 Aegon Ascended enough for one easy path run in Metropolis? Ooh, you're thinking about running the Metropolis, huh? What about Metropolis 2, Scenes from a Memory? Yes, it's enough. I would say there's no rush anymore since the bonus rewards are now, you know, not going to be a thing. So if you wanted to, you could take your time and get him fully ranked up. But yeah, rank 4 is enough. People have done that for sure. Head to med school this September and I'm terrified. I believe in you. You could do it. You're going to do great. Huge thanks for your vid/streams. Have kept me going from first year med school to becoming an attending. Dude, That's awesome, man. Well, like I said, man, shout out to you and everyone that works that extremely difficult field. Would you trade your 7-star Hulk for a 7-star Howard? Wow. Wow. Yes. Yes, I would. Next Everest content is Metropolis. How cool would that actually be? If you were actually going through like a cityscape for oh man. Crash, let me ask you this. I don't know if you'd be able to answer this right now. Feel free to just completely ignore this question. Say nothing. Is there any possibility that the background will ever like be changed? And by that I mean like the perspective, I suppose. I know this would be super difficult. There was a period of time where Kabam was actually going to remove Realm of Legends to keep like the game bloat down, just like the download size even, or something. I can't remember exactly what they were going at. So like I can't even imagine, like you'd have to think about the download size of the game. You'd have to think about, can it actually run on people's devices and stuff like that. This game came out in 2014. It was developed before that even. But it would be cool if there was a special quest where, yeah, instead of like the top-down view that we have like on the different nodes, if it was a different perspective shift where now you like you're sort of on the ground. Like visualize yourself, the camera, on this dot, but like looking outward to this next dot, like ahead of you, sort of thing, like a 3D, sort of like a 3D isometric kind of deal. I wonder if there's ever a reality where such a thing could exist. Would that be a good use of development and artist time and all that? Yes, there's a possibility, and a bunch of us on the game team want to do it. We just identified a bunch of the issues. Yeah, I figured. That's cool, though, that you guys have at least had the conversation before. I don't expect it. I'll put it that way. Out of all of my requests, my sometimes ridiculous requests to see different things in this game happen, this is not something that I would expect or even request. But it would be pretty cool. Want me to blow your mind? Another thing we looked at is different perspectives in the fight itself. What? Are you talking about, like, hold on a second. Hold on. Oh my god. Let me pull up a picture real quick. What was the name of the game? Guys, MCOC in a different world could look like this. This is a boxing game for Virtual Boy. For Virtual Boy, that hold on, the console that looks like this, where this was like the original dude, like Apple is essentially rolling this out for like $3,500 now, you know. You have to sort of crouch down and look through this thing for like the first true 3D console experience. Dude, that'd be wild if this was MCOC right here, you know? It's like just a boxing game, 3D boxing game, first person Boxing. Oh man, that is crazy though. That you guys have considered something like that or talked about it at least. I wonder what else, man. To be a fly on the wall to some of the meetings that the Kabam people have had over the years, man. Marvel Contest of Punch Out, yeah. You know, I went to Dave & Buster's and they had an MCOC game. Yeah, it's actually pretty fun, right? The arcade game was surprisingly fun. Played it for at least a few hours. It's pretty cool. Middle finger in that banana button. Middle finger. I wish YouTube would tell me how many months. Because I know that is not a first time with that fully sprouted banana bush. Am I supposed to rank up my unawakened Shuri? Even unawakened, she's very strong. So yeah, I would say totally. I wonder what the perspective would be. I wonder what like a mock-up version of changing the perspective, the fight perspective of the game would be. What that would look like. It blew my mind. Like I still remember when Kabam for the first time was kind of demoing strikers, and that we've seen in other games, you know, where like you call in an ally to help you fight. But it still kind of blew my mind a bit because I just didn't expect it in MCOC, you know? There's certain mobile limitations that they exist not because like phones aren't powerful enough. We've all heard a million times how powerful modern day phones are and that they are running these super demanding games, or what used to be super demanding. But there's still like the controls of the device to think about. And there's still, again, like not the latest generation of phone to think about. And just the capacity when so many people live their lives on their phones and it's being used to store all the videos that they take and all the other games that they play and all the other apps and everything. So, you know, it's like fighting for that space. And yeah, I didn't expect to see something like strikers in the game ever. I have one of those Dave & Buster's machines in the office, fun times, and but turns out masters are really important for a sustainable game. Yeah. Plus the Dave & Buster's game, you just kind of hold for Special 3. And like most games, once it's optimized, once you know what to do, the fun, you know, it ends up going away after a little bit of time. Can I toss this guy a little bit of ISO real quick? Oh, that's already... Here we go. Just don't want this to expire. There we go. Embers, come on, BG. It's all ISO. With you, me, Panaman Peters, Wolf DT, Akbar, and Zoe the dog. Wait, what? Because it's that game. Wait, what? Abdo, I thought you were saying the Dave & Buster's exclusive machine was also at GameWorks. I was like, did Dave & Buster's buy out GameWorks? Is that how that's happening? But I see. Your message here is, are you saying we could have a MCO Seattle meetup on Saturday, April 27th at 6 p.m. at Dave & Buster's instead of GameWorks? Because it's at GameWorks. Still haven't confirmed if I'll be there or not. Just heads up. BJ, you're really going to the meetup? I expected more out of you. Clarissa. I have occasionally had to spend time in real life with Abdo. It's the only way to pet the dog. Don't tell me you wouldn't do the same. It's a very cute dog. If you could have any Marvel character get added, who would they be and why? I don't really know the Marvel characters that well. I only really did comic research for characters 2 times ever. One was for Sasquatch, which was like not even that much research. It was more I read some comics and was looking through finding cool pictures about Immortal Hulk, and it turns out Sasquatch was in there. But the video was about Sasquatch. And then the other was for this guy. Where's the long shot at? You know what? We use the rare alphabetical order because I'm sure I passed him. Let's use the 2-star. The other was for this guy who I learned quite a bit about him because I read like 50 comics or something. And yeah, I would like to see some people in Longshot's world get added. So Shatterstar would be cool, or Dazzler would be cool. But other than that, I don't even really know too many characters. There was others in the comic. Spiral. What's Darwin or whatever. There was a few others too, but I feel like Shatterstar and Dazzler were the coolest ones. Okay. You guys, it is it's gotta be pretty late here. I think we're gonna call it a night. Before I go though, oof. My oh my, shout out to Pixel Check for being tonight's biggest D. Tomorrow, gonna be testing Bullseye. So tomorrow, that's probably gonna be a little bit more in the daytime. I don't know what time. It's gonna be a play by ear sort of situation. But yeah. I would like to test Bullseye, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then maybe potentially playing Elden Ring on Sunday, but I don't know. I can't promise. It might just be MCOC night on Sunday, because that's new and different. I've never played MCOC before, so that would be wild, but that might happen. Okay. Anyway, yeah, thank you to everyone else, not just Pixel Check, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.